A very brief introduction to the ideas of psychology. You've probably heard these before, but just so that we start out at the beginning. Psychology in general is an attempt to understand behavior. Why do people engage in the behavior that they engage in? And what sort of physiological or biological or body-related reasons cause that behavior? Or what cognitive or mental or theoretical ideas come about that lead to that. So physiological and cognitive reasons. We want our psychology, we want anything we look at for fact to be based on empirical evidence. So data that we have gathered through research, experiences that we have had over and over looking for patterns that can lead to fact that we can point to as best we can. Things always change, but as best we can. Psychology is interested in the diversity of people, not just this list here, but these are major ones. Income changes people's lives and experiences of the world, the age you are, the various parts of your background, sexual orientation, culture, nationality, language, dress, all kinds of things go there. Disability level definitely goes there. So in that respect, abnormal psychology is its own category of diversity. Sanity is a related topic. How sane you are, or how much sanity you're deemed to have. The idea of being free from mental derangement. You have a healthy and sound mind. That's why when you write a will, you want to say being of sound mind. So think about for a minute, who do you know, either in your family or in society, who do you believe is sane? When you think of that word, who comes to mind? What's a good example of that? The flip side is insane, insanity, often used connected with crazy and deranged. So someone, the dictionary definitions often have mental illness or disorder mixed in with that. Now that's not necessarily true, and that's not fair for sure, but often that's how people link these words. The word mad, someone who's mad, someone who's insane, someone who is not connected to their current reality, someone who is, or they're not connected to everybody else's current reality. Maybe they have their own version of reality, but they're not what we would expect as a stable, balanced person. The legal definition is unsoundness of mind that affects legal responsibility or capacity. That is insanity. Insanity is a legal concept decided by those who try facts, so people in the court system. It's not a medical concept, and it is not something that psychologists or psychiatrists use. It is not a diagnosis, so remember that. You would never call someone or diagnose someone as insane. You would talk about levels of mental health concerns and then figure out what to do to help them. And then, just like before, who do you know that is insane? Or who you believe is insane in your usage of that word. It wouldn't have to be anything related to mental health, but when that word comes up, what comes to your mind?